And so 5 trades, I really didn't do well trading. This is all from yesterday. I'm looking at different opportunities and it really didn't go the way I wanted it to. What I'd like to do is just go over one of those trades really quick, but definitely the best trade of the day, and kind of give you guys a little bit of an understanding where my head was at. I tried really hard to keep this idea of long above VWAP, short below. Tried this long here, didn't work. Tried a couple other trades, a short right at VWAP, didn't work. I only had 4, maybe 5 trades. I think it was just four trades on this day. I did try, after a while of seeing this kind of range bound action where we opened up, hugged the -1, made it to the +1, kind of bounced right off, showed some strength, made it right back down to the -1 and didn't have enough strength. I mean, look at the amount of sellers down here. Selling, and really didn't make it much lower, relatively speaking, on the cumulative delta. Once I saw that we had some weakness like that there, I thought, you know what, this is an opportunity. This is something big here. So I started trying to find buying opportunities, because not only were we seeing strong rejections, although we were finding a lot of sellers towards this area, I had a level right at 17,830 that was on this chart. If you look at this chart right above, right here at 17,830, I was thinking, you know what, man, there's strength. There's strength to be had here. I don't know how long that strength is to be had, but I think it's to be had. So I tried to get long first. I ended up failing on my first opportunity, and I had to cut it pretty quickly. Here's that first trade where I get long. I start to see some strength. Big sellers pop in. All these buyers, they weren't moving as quickly as I wanted them to. So I cut for a small profit, thankfully so. If I would have held it, I would have been stopped out. And the second one, I had a little bit more faith in, because we have this beautiful move to the downside on very little volume. The next candle, super strong, aggressive buyers. So I hop in again, and ironically, I almost hit my stop loss. My goodness gracious. Almost hit the stop loss on this one. I was literally one tick away at 829 quarter from my stop loss, which is generally 6 points. So I hop in, I hold this thing through. For some reason, I don't get stopped out. I was lucky there, just being honest. And then this thing takes off, and I really start getting confidence once we see this. 81 buyers hop on the ask and create a massive imbalance. Usually a high amount of buyers will be something like 20. We saw 81 here, then we saw 56 in the next candle, and I knew this thing was going to be off to the races. We started seeing some selling coming in, but they had no business being there. Lots of super strength. I took the position off just before VWAP, because obviously VWAP is an area where we really chopped around a lot. And so I decided, you know what? VWAP is the place to be. VWAP is what I want to see. So got into the position, made it happen. Saw weakness because all of these sellers didn't do enough to get this thing aggressively lower. Got long, got paid, stopped trading for the day. I'm not trading today, Wednesday, the 1st of May. I woke up today with a mental score of 1. That's crazy. You know, when I look at the mental score, I'm putting into account how I'm feeling, where my head is at, the clarity that I'm feeling, what all the things that are going on in my life, in my personal life. You guys know I'm super open. You know, in my personal life, I'm really anxious about this idea of having a baby and stuff. And a dear friend of mine just had a beautiful daughter, and it has my head in a weird spot. And so I try to take this time not to do anything too crazy, but this was really my day yesterday, and this is the update in terms of the 3,030 days challenge. I am up $580. So I can actually show you guys that here. If we take a look at my trade activity log, yeah, I don't have account numbers or anything on this, so you can see all symbols, non-sim, $580. This is just over the past couple days, because I started it on Monday. So This is my first fill, Monday, 9:49. My last fill at 10:41. Bada bing, bada boom, $580. I haven't taken too many trades. I've only taken 6 trades. So pretty low for me. Percentage profitable is at 50%, which is really high for me. I'm usually, let me make sure you guys can see that. You know, my percentage profitable is 50%. Generally, I'm closer to 40. And so this is just a really high performing week for me. Biggest winner was, I think it was $410. You know, because that's my max run up. So that's taking my average really high. So my average trade open profit is 219. Average open loss is 71.76. So that there's a real disparity here between this performance over the past couple of days and what we usually see. Obviously, although I'm profitable, very rarely am I this profitable because of how much larger my winners have been than my losers. My average profit factor is at 3.5, which is, again, that's pretty high. Average winners, I'm staying in there 2 minutes and 30 seconds. My average losers, I'm in there 30 seconds. So just trying to keep those numbers consistent and keep this whole thing pumping is a big deal. My average, I'm not really losing much on much trade. My expectancy is at 96 to 67. Again, all these numbers are really high. This is just 2 days of trading. So over the next few weeks, you guys will be able to see some more realistic numbers out of me. But this is just a quick update on where we're at with the 3K in 30 days journey. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, trade well, trade delicious. I'll see you guys. Hopefully I get some trades in tomorrow and then we can go from there.